Hi friends, my name is Chaitanya Bhatia and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to do a preview of the third T20 International which is going to take place at Hyderabad between Australia and India. It is going to be a series decider and I hope it is a crackerjack of a contest. A lot of variables need to be taken into consideration by both the teams going into the decider, as well as some changes in the playing 11 maybe, or the team management thinks that some players needs to be given an opportunity who haven't been given ample opportunities to prove their mettle for the spot in the playing 11 or the 15-man squad in the World Cup which is going to take place next month in Australia. So first of all we will come to India. I think their batting is pretty much sorted out, with KL Rahul also returning back into form. Rohit Sharma played a splendid inning last match, as well as Virat Kohli also coming into his element. Surya Kumar Yadav forms is also a good thing. But the main concern is the bowling department for Team India. As we know that Bhuvneshwar Kumar is unfortunately leaking a lot of runs, either in the power play and more importantly, and which is detrimental to our cause in the death overs. So that will be an area of concern. Harshal Patel also, he has just come back from injury, so it will be interesting to see how he copes up after the couple of ordinary games. Jasprit Bumrah also bowled well in the previous game, but it will be the all eyes will be on him to see if he continues his performances or he shows a gradual improvement, because he was not at his 100% best. But some leeway has to be given into him because he was also returning from injury. As we know that the second T20 international he played was the first time in almost 1.5 2 months that he was representing India. So yes, his form will also be closely scrutinized. As far as Australia is concerned, the form of Cameron Green has been absolutely brilliant for Australia. He has been the find of the season. Unfortunately, he isn't the part of the 15-member squad that is going to defend their World Cup title, which they won last year in the UAE. But his talent is unquestionable. Nice height, he gets quite a bit of bounce, some purchase from the wicket as well, and he displayed tremendous hitting in the first T20. Australia will be hoping that he carries on the fireworks in the final game as well, which will help the side post a good total in the power play. As far as Australian bowling is concerned, Pat Cummins as well as Josh Hazelwood have not been in their element at all. Both have been taken to the cleaners in both the games, and the onus will be on Hazelwood to provide early breakthroughs, which will put pressure onto the Indian middle order, as well as Pat Cummins, who comes into bowl after power play or sometimes in the power play as well. But the cause of concern for Australia is that, like, Bhuvneshwar Kumar's form is very shaky at the death for India. Same is the case with Pat Cummins. He at least bowls 2 overs in the death overs. So yes, although he has employed his cutters to good benefit, but that hasn't reflected in his stats. He has gone from over 9 runs and 10 runs per over in both the matches respectively. So that will be an area he will be looking to improve. Adam Zampa has bowled particularly well, and he will get some purchase from the pitch at Hyderabad. The history shows that it is a good wicket with even help for both bowlers as well as batsmen, which includes the spinners. So Adam Zampa's performance in the crucial overs will also determine Australia's fate in this game. So how did you like my analysis of the third T20, the preview? Please tell in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for further notifications. We'll meet in the next video. Till then everyone, bye, and hoping for a cracker jack of a contest, and requesting once again, please subscribe.